Hi, welcome to Simple Adventures. This is Nathan, this is George, I'm Rick. Let's talk about some stuff. So what you been up to, Nathan?
We spent the day outside yesterday at least.
Yeah.
We're just shooting guns. It's good fun.
Other guns.
Yeah, George is there too.
Yeah.
Yep, so my shoulder's a bit sore today.
Yeah?
I'm doing sore shoulder day. It is fatigued. What have you been up to, Rick?
I've been walking a lot.
Still walking a lot? How you getting
Still
on with
walking
that?
a lot. I've done something to my leg. Hurts a bit.
Oh,
But I just keep walking. It'll come right.
it will come right. You'll be fine.
Yep. But every time I've gone walking, I've brought something. So it's like, I go for a walk to the base. Come back from Kathmandu with a jersey. Okay, that's fine. I go for another walk. Go to Kmart. Buy a pair of shorts. Yeah. It's been rather expensive walking, actually, I've discovered. I don't know how people do it.
We may have picked up a new expensive habit.
Yeah, we may have picked up an expensive habit.
Yes.
Yep.
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 Maybe let's tell you that.
Yeah, we may get into shooting guns that shoot lots of bullets.
Lots and lots and lots of bullets.
Well, not lots and lots. Not allowed those in this country.
But you're going to go up to the line, aren't you? You're going to be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does it shoot? Yeah, it's close. It's close. I'll take it.
Yeah.
You only only allowed to be 7, so.
Yeah. Only allowed to be 7. But the 7's... I don't know, I'm thinking if we're going to do it, we may have to do it properly and go get the license, we can get the big magazines. Because 7 rounds in a semi, you're just like, bang, bang, and you sort of get into it, you're like, ooh, bang, 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 and then all of a sudden it's like, ah. Yeah. Ah. It's just enough to get excited, and then,
So how hard is it to get the next license?
It's quite a lot harder than getting a normal license. You have to have increased security.
Yep.
So different gun safes that are more secure. You have to register the weapons as well.
Yep.
So the police have a list of what is in the country and who owns them and that sort of stuff. And also you have to supply a reason why. When you get a normal gun license, they casually ask a reason why. And that reason could be anything, like, I like to go hunting, I like to shoot at ranges, I want to have some fun, I want to have this antique firearm, I don't actually want to use it, but any real reason is suitable,
Yeah.
They just ask you out of thing. But with the next license up, they call it the E category license, they're quite a stickler for you giving them a reason why you want it. So some of the valid reasons are pest control, like high use pest control, like the guys that do pest control out of helicopters get ECATs and they shoot ECAT rifles.
Yep.
And the other thing is like competitive shooting. So it's quite a lot easier to get an E category license if you are involved with shooting clubs and things like that. So they're like, okay, yeah, you want to go and compete. You have a valid reason, and whether you agree with having competitive shooting with military rifles or not, it is a valid reason to want to have one,
Yep.
So, yeah, so they're quite sticklers on having a valid reason to shoot them, and there's also some real weird things around, like at the moment on my category license with the A category, with the guns I've got, I can take you out for a day shooting, and
Yep.
as long as I'm supervising you, it's all fine. But with an E category, you're not allowed to. No one else is actually allowed to shoot your rifle.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't. No,
Even with if they've got an ECAT themselves.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
But I know you can't just let people shoot them.
Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to. I know plenty of people do. I mean, I think that's a bit of a stupid rule, but.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more restrictions around it. Yeah.
But ask a few more probing questions.
Yeah.
And I think that's a fairly good reason.
Well, they're not rifles that we want large amounts of floating around the country.
I mean, there's very few reasons apart from... there's not very many commercial hunters use them. Because there's not very many commercial hunters. There's not... competitive shooting would be the biggest reason
yeah.
to have them, but I mean they are designed for hunting people. It's what they're made for, really. You know.
Yeah, you're right.
Is their practical purpose.
So going in and saying, oh, what do you want to get that? Oh, shoot possums?
Yeah,
Probably no.
But I mean, there is some argument for people that do high pest control numbers for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But there is very few of those people that actually need that.
Yeah.
And
Most people use bolt actions.
Yeah, lots safer.
You get through less ammunition for doing
Yeah.
the same job.
Yeah. But for a laugh at the range, I don't think you can beat them, eh? They're good fun.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's the idea though. Is if you look at them as something to have some fun at the range within a safe environment, why not? You know, if you look at them as something to defend your house with, you're an idiot. You know.
Yeah.
Takes too long to get them out of the safe to start with.
Yeah.
And it's just not. They're not. And we don't live in a country that even remotely requires that. But yeah, but they're good fun. We had a great day shooting them, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a
Fantastic.
whole other can of worms.
Yeah.
So you lost an old friend this week, George.
I did. A friend of 18 years.
Ah,
Yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry to hear about that, George.
Yeah, so am I. That was my day bag.
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, it hasn't just been my day bag. It's been my school bag. It has been my uni bag. It's been my work bag. It's been my hunting bag. And daring if I just want to carry things around, yeah, it's been
your bag.
It's been my bag, and it's finally got. There's a couple of little rips under the back.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to put a heavy load of meat in it. It still will be fine as my work bag.
Yeah.
But as my going bush bag, no.
So 18 years is a fair. And it's had some
That's good.
use.
I mean, it's been
good.
used a lot, and you know, if you're at high school, those bags can be heavy.
Yeah.
Lots of books in them. I didn't have a locker or anything.
Yeah.
Like it's had a fair whack of use. And,
They weren't
yeah.
cheap bags though.
I think about $120.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, that was.
That's
but-
back in.
Yeah.
That's 18 years ago though.
Yeah, it's 18 years ago.
I had a similar sort of bag. It was bright red. People called it my Dora the Explorer bag because it was fire engine red and it had blue patches and yellow patches on it. And it looked like something.
I don't think Dora the Explorer was around back when I got that bag.
But nevertheless, it did me a good service right up
Yeah.
until it started to fray around the strapping, and
Yeah.
then I unfortunately had to let that one go.
Oh.
I mean, my bag has had the frayed strap for probably the past 12 of those 18 years. I've put panels, but now it's just gotten a bit much. It's worn the canvas out.
So you're looking at getting a new one.
I am looking at getting a new one.
Have you had any thoughts on that?
A few. I would go and buy just one of the same again, except they don't make it anymore.
I think
No.
the technology in bags has moved on in the last 18 years.
Yeah, I don't know if it's moved on or gone backwards.
Well, I think the quality's gone out of it, but the technology is better. There is more technology, especially around harnesses and stuff.
Yeah.
But the shift to more nylon bags,
Yeah.
they are cheaper and they're cost effective. But I don't know. I've got a nylon one, and I've just recently got it,
Yes.
and we'll just see how it goes. They don't feel as sturdy.
I've got a nylon one that I've just purchased, which is the one with all the molly strapping all over the place.
Yeah.
I've found that quite useful. I've
Which
also
we found on one day for like $30.
yeah,
That's got a chap who does this.
that does. That does. I actually feel a bit sad now. But it's done well.
Yeah.
I'm quite.
Well, it's
comfortable
got 17 more years to prove itself.
with it. It
though.
does.
Yeah.
It does. The other one that I'm using, which I found I use more just for the general walking, is just a little hydration pack I picked up,
Yeah.
and I picked it up for 60 odd bucks.
Yeah.
Came with the bladder, the
That was a good
hose,
buy.
everything. And I'll tell you what, I've been using that every day for the last couple of weeks.
They're handy, eh?
Yeah, real handy. Easy, you just keep marching, have a drink, keep going. The
You've been marching, haven't you? You've just been walking around. You've never been
Yeah.
walking, you've been marching.
I'm marching everywhere. Marching,
Yeah.
marching. And it's
You're
been
like,
not
Right.
quite. Not
Little
quite.
lady with a pushchair walks past, you're like,
But also, it's got a flap on it that you can actually slide the raincoat under.
Yeah.
So I've got my little pouch
There's very little space in it though, isn't there?
Yeah, very little space.
And that's very typical of a hydration pack.
Yeah.
They're a bladder with pocket
Yeah.
harness.
And it's enough space for your keys, your wallet,
Yeah.
a couple of chocolate bars, and you can slide your jacket in it, and you just yank that out and put it on without too much hassle.
Yeah.
It's good. It does the job well.
That's good. So what are you looking for in a day bag, George?
It's primarily going to be in my hunting bag.
Yeah.
So, and it does need to be strong. I wouldn't want really a nylon one.
Yeah.
Um,
Nylons, and look, I don't know this, but I've been told that nylon's not very good with blood. They react,
yeah,
and it'll actually eat away at it.
yeah.
So
I see a lot of the sort of made for hunting bags or like fleece or canvas.
yeah, what do you think about fleece backpacks?
I've never used one.
Maybe
I-
for a sleepover.
But I'm not too sure. I've never really looked at them, but I think a lot of them are like fleece, but with canvas inside. The fleece
Oh,
is just
yeah.
to quieten down a bit. Some of them are straight fleece.
Yeah.
But the sort of bigger ones have a like an inner sort of canvas and
Yeah.
then a fleece coated just to keep them quiet.
Yep.
I want my old bag has it's just like a small little travelling pack with a lid that folds over and buckles down.
Yeah.
I want something like that. I don't want something that zips up
Yeah.
because I want to cram stuff in it.
The old style military packs had that style of fold over flat,
Oh,
and
most
it's
of the
usually big
travelling
heavy
packs.
canvas.
Yeah. The
Sort of
older
thing
style did.
ratchets
It's
down.
not that many day bags are like that anymore, though. Eh?
No,
No.
it's basically the hunting bags. They're mostly like that.
Yeah.
Like because for that reason, I suppose, and you can
Stuff things in
stuff
it.
it in. It's like, oh, this deer's got a bit much meat. Oh, the coat can go on the outside.
Yeah, rucksack is what you're after. So
Yeah.
just jam stuff in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've looked at some of the Stony Creek stuff.
Yeah.
It's not cheap.
It's
What are they charging roughly?
I was looking at one of the bigger ones. Like it would have been like a multi-day bag. Like I think it's 50 or 60 litres.
yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's a full size pack for a lot of people, George.
Yeah, it's not for me. It's still quite small.
Yeah.
You are quite big.
Yeah. My big pack's a 90 litre. But that was $330. But
It's not.
That'll make you sweat.
I don't know. I've
but
gone
then
off
with-
Stony Creek gear a little bit. I felt the quality's dropped off in the last few years.
yeah.
Yeah.
But but that doesn't solve my problem because I wouldn't want to take something that big as a day pack on a week-long trip where I've got my
Yeah.
big pack. I would need something actually smaller.
Yeah.
And yeah, I haven't really seen anything I've seen a few I've liked,
Yeah.
but we do think, oh, do I spend the money on that, or do I'm going to regret that, or do I want something else, or
Yeah, it's a hard decision, eh?
yeah, because I'm kind of stuck with it.
Yeah, especially if you're spending the $300.
Yeah.
You know, and I mean $300 is fine to spend on a day bag. If
Yeah,
it's going to last you 18 years and you like it.
yeah,
So, yeah, it's a big decision because you are stuck with this gear for a long time, and it has no resale value.
no,
You don't flick them on for nearly what you paid for them or anything
no,
like that.
it's
So,
not at
pretty
all.
much dropped the price by half straight away.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's you got to be. So you want to tubular bag, you stuff things in with the hood over the top.
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2 front pockets or something.
Why were you thinking about getting a 60 litre? Because that's too big for a day bag, really.
Yeah,
It's really like an
what
overnight
it was
bag.
What it was going to be is like maybe the overnight to maybe max of 3 nights, and what
Yeah.
it would be is I'd be able to carry all my gear in it.
Yeah.
Then when I take my gear out where I'm going, then that pack becomes my day bag.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm not using space in my bag to carry another bag.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a pack like that for a while.
But then once you get sort of getting out to the 4 days to a week, then you need the extra
Yeah.
room of a bigger pack, and they're just not that great to hunt with.
No.
And so you need that little day bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been looking. I'd be quite keen to purchase a decent overnight bag because a lot of the times the big ones they're just too big.
Yeah.
Well, that's the bag that I picked up for a day bag. It's got all the molly stuff on the outside, and so I can attach pockets to it.
Yeah.
So the idea is that I get a big there's dump pouches you can get, which they sit flat like a wallet.
Yeah.
But you just sort of unhitch them and they fold out into a big bag.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about using that to possibly just expand the capacity of it, so I can take it up to an overnight.
Well, my dislike for stuff hanging off is that it gets caught.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of hanging stuff off.
Up and down is okay.
Yeah.
Out to the sides is really the bad one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wide packs get caught in trees. And honestly, that is my biggest. It is instant anger inducing for me. Is getting my pack caught on something, and you're powering along. You're like, what? And it just pulls all the wrong muscles,
Yeah.
and you're just like.
I just am curious to see how it goes, and I think you're curious as well.
Yeah,
to see how
yeah,
it
it'll be
goes.
interesting, but
Because I had an idea about because most of those molly packs you get other zip up ones,
yeah,
which I don't want. But if I could get something like that, and then maybe get like a round, and I get a compression dry sack.
yeah.
I'd go with a sleeping bag and clean clothes.
Have a look because you can get dry sack backpacks.
Yes, I've seen them.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're made for like canoeing and kayaking where you have to do a
Oh,
core
the ones,
charge.
yeah.
But I've seen dry bags that are compression sacks. But
Yeah.
What I was going for is you put it in the compression sack, maybe slip it into a pouch that would go onto the bottom of your pack,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you go.
Yeah.
I know the ones.
and then when you want to you just take it off. I don't know if these things exist. It's just an idea.
The bottom of my molly bag's got exactly those attachments.
Yeah.
So, and you can buy they're called a butt pack, or a fanny
Yeah.
pack as they call it.
Yeah.
But
Why
there's
do
also
the
a
Americans
sleep.
call butts fannies?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think they're just backwards.
Yeah,
Literally.
literally, that's the wrong way around.
Yeah, but there's the sleep systems are usually self-contained. They bolt to the bottom of the bags, and they detach for that very reason. So you
Yeah,
take it off and leave
that'd
it.
be the sort of thing I'd be after. Maybe not from a day bag, but from an overnight bag.
Yeah. Let me know. I'm always interested in different gear.
Yeah.
There is an interesting pack manufacturer in New Zealand here called ARNS. ARRNS, I think it is. And they do probably the most radical pack design I've seen of late.
Yeah.
Okay.
So realistically, packs went from, we call them open frames? External frames.
External frames.
External frames.
Still
pack.
make them. You can still get them.
And they had a solid square frame outside.
Yeah.
And then you went to internal frame packs, which is the common pack we have now. And really, they haven't changed in the last 20 years, have they?
Added
30
more
years.
straps, changed some fabrics.
Yeah,
Made
and,
some funny designs on them.
yeah, and look, yes, the building on the original idea though.
And
Yeah.
an MP3 pocket.
So
You get
Water bladder.
yeah,
So
so
nothing really revolutionary.
this guy's come up with the idea. It's still quite similar. He's got quite a different looking harness.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he's come up with the idea that you should have weight on both your front and your back.
Okay.
So his packs come with pockets on the front. 2 pockets that clip onto the front. Now, if you've ever tried to wear a front pack with your backpack, it sucks. And the weight's pulled on your shoulder straps where it should be on your hips. The interesting thing about the design of this is the front packs have a solid aluminium bar that goes into your waist strap.
Oh.
So the front patches are carried on your hips, not your shoulders. And they reckon it's to re-straighten you up. So
Sort of a counterweight.
yeah, exactly,
Okay.
a counterweight.
Yeah.
So I thought, well, that makes complete sense to me, but I don't know how.
How practical it's going to be.
Well, I don't know. I mean, again, it's a huge investment to buy one and try it, but
Yeah.
I think it's good. I mean, I just like that there's a different design. Someone's come up with something new, you know. Yeah, they look fairly good. They are, and they're 100% waterproof. The inner folds like a dry bag,
Alright.
and then the outer does up normally.
Yep.
Yeah, they look like good bits of kit. But yeah, different design. I like the idea of having a more balanced load.
Yep.
But I don't know if I'd like stuff here.
Yeah, and if you're out hunting, you got your rifle and
Well, they're designed for tramping.
yeah.
But yeah.
I'm definitely interested in the idea of carrying gear on your front as well as on your back, and I'm looking at systems like that.
The problem with that for a long time has been that you're putting weight on your shoulders.
Yep.
The idea is you carry the weight with your hips because your legs are stronger than your arms. Yeah, so this guy's gone around that by putting these bars in and actually carrying the front packs. And you're supposed to put your heavy stuff in the front packs because obviously they're smaller. So your big bulky stuff in your big pack and your small weighty stuff in your front. I think it'll be interesting.
It's worth looking into.
He's got some really nice lightweight tents too.
Okay.
Yeah, big dollars though, high end stuff.
Yep.
So I don't know if it's within our league at the moment, but yeah,
One day.
one day. Oh, I just realised I'm sunburnt. Like, I'm so sunburnt.
Oh, I had such a wonderful day yesterday, just sitting in the sun reading a book.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
I'm glad I wore long sleeves yesterday.
Yeah. It's middle of winter, guys. We get sunburnt in the middle of winter.
It was lovely. I
We
was
were
sitting out
outside
there
all day.
having a drink.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, it was
If it was summer, we'd be like crisp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, particularly down here, you crisp up real quick.
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes and you're done.
If you ever come to New Zealand in summer, sunscreen. Yeah. The sun's hot down here, eh?
Yeah. At the moment, it's not too bad. I mean, I can go out walking for a couple of hours in the sun. Don't really.
It's
get
the middle
much
of
heat.
winter.
But it's the middle of winter. It's the middle of winter, exactly. I mean,
I am
middle of
sunburned
summer,
in the middle of
15
winter.
Again, 15 minutes. You can walk from just at university when I was studying there. You can walk across campus and get sunburned.
Yeah.
So it's ruthless sundown.
It is.
And I heard someone say once the reason we get such bad sun is because of the lack of pollution.
Oh,
So
really?
it doesn't interfere with the sunlight coming in.
Oh, okay. Do we still have our hole? Our ozone hole?
Is it
It's
closing?
closing up.
Is it?
It's closing up. Apparently, it's one of the most successful international interventions of, as far as environmentalism is concerned, is the ban on the CFCs.
Oh, good. Do you know when... I've told you this before, but do you know when we stopped using our last CFC?
Refrigerator.
Oh, it's only a few years ago, from what I understand.
January.
Yeah. Okay, a few months ago, from what I understand.
Yeah. So we stopped using the last of it in January.
It's
So
a-
when people are like, CFCs were banned, you're like, no, they had this ginormously long rollout period. But because we do refrigeration, and refrigeration, the idea is it stays in the system. It's not meant to leak out. But it does, whether things break or whatever. So we don't actually use as much of it, well, we weren't using as much of it as people like aerosol can manufacturers, which is designed to be dispersed into the atmosphere. So they're the people that stopped using it that really started the downturn in use of CFCs.
hairspray and things like that.
Yeah, hairspray is a big one.
It was also big in the 80s.
Yeah. Lots of CFCs and cans. So yeah. Anyway, random bit of information.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, the hole is apparently mostly closed up down this end. It's getting bigger in the other end of the hemisphere, apparently. But
Oh, is it?
yeah, but that's more to do with just the rampant amounts of pollution that's going on. It's pretty bad, apparently, because you've got a barrier between the climates, so through the equator. So
Yeah.
like the winds don't tend to cross over, and so the pollution tends to stay up in the northern hemisphere.
Well, they can keep it.
Yeah, they very much can.
Mm. Alright, well, I think that's about us, isn't it?
I think so.
Yes.
So from myself, Nathan, and George, thank you for listening.
Oh, and check out our new videos. We're doing nutrition and fitness with the outdoors. So the first one would have been up last week. Go and check them out. And
On
yeah,
YouTube only?
yeah, only on YouTube.
Only on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
pretty good. Nathan bags on Scroggin. It's fantastic.
Ah, stupid idea. Anyway, we'll see you guys later.
See you later.
Bye.